Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my best of beauty 2016. I cannot believe this year is already over and it's already 2017. This is crazy to me because this year is actually going to be my 7th year doing YouTube, and it's like crazy to like look back and like see all my old videos. I'm actually in my hotel right now. Me and Hector stayed in Tahoe for the weekend, and so I was like, I want to film in front of the fireplace and just have like a different theme to my video. So I just bought all the products that I wanted to share with you guys. I feel like I still have some of the products that I used last year, like in my last best of beauty video. I will leave a link to it down below if you guys want to check it out. But yeah, I do have like some new products, but if you know me, I don't really buy like products all the time. So I have skincare, I have foundations, I have shampoo, I have self tanner, I have makeup wipes, just like the general stuff that I thought I would share with you guys, just in case you haven't put your hands on these items yet. The first thing that I wanted to really talk about was my setting powder of the year. I honestly can't remember when I actually bought this, but I literally have used it every day since I have purchased it. It's the Loreal Hydra Perfecting Loose Powder, and it's the translucent one. This stuff works so good. Instead of spending $35 on Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, this setting powder is just as good as that one, and I think this one runs for about $8 to $11 at the drugstore, depending on what drugstore you go to. For baking, I love for setting any of my makeup. I love to set like my concealer on my eyes, like if I use it as a primer. I love to just like sculpt out my contour with it. It's just honestly a multi-purpose powder, but I really do enjoy it, and I honestly haven't used a powder, like a setting powder, since I bought this. I've kind of used it as a setting and everything else. I guess you could say it was last year I got it. I got it for Christmas, but I've been using it ever since, so I guess it's kind of like a monthly favorite. It's kind of dirty already, but this is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup, and I absolutely love this foundation. The shade matches me so perfectly. The color is in Bone, and it's kind of like I don't want to say like an ivory color, but it just really matches my skin, and I feel like it doesn't look orange or anything like that. I kind of just like, I'm self-tan right now, so obviously my skin is not going to match my face because of the shade, but this shade just blends in so nicely. It just sets on the skin so nice. The smell is like not bad at all. It's super full coverage. Like, I love layering it because it just builds up more coverage. The only thing I have noticed with this foundation that I haven't noticed with any other foundation is when you put this on, if you touch it, it will like come off. Like if you just touch it without setting it, it'll come off on your finger. So that's kind of weird to me because I haven't really used a foundation that really does that. But excuse me, I actually really love this foundation. I feel like it's kind of gonna beat Kat Von D. If you guys know, I really love Kat Von D foundation, but this one I think has to beat it because it's just amazing. And I believe that this runs for like $35 at the Sephora near me, or Macy's. They have Estee Lauder. Brand new. I feel like this is my newest makeup product other than like beauty related. I've got new brushes finally, but I got the J-Cat Beauty You Glow Girl Baked Highlighter in Pink Goddess. I got this on Amazon. My friend Britanie has this one, but it's not the same exact one, and I was like, oh my god, that looks like so luminous. So I was like, I need to put my hands on it. Becca highlighter and Champagne Pop, and then I also used Opal this past year, but Opal actually broke. I have it still at my house, but I haven't put it back together. So I was like, oh, I need to buy like a new highlighter, and I saw that she had it, and I was like, dude, where did you get that? Her mom got that one for her, so she doesn't know where she got it. But I actually looked up the name of the highlighter, and I found it on Amazon for like $13, and it's so amazing. I have it on today, and I actually am only using this shade, and I absolutely love it. It's so amazing. They have like 3 shades, I think, but they only had 1 left of this, and I was like, I have to order it. But yeah, this is Champagne Pop, another one of my favorites. As you can tell, I have hit pan on it. This is one of my favorite, all-time favorite highlighters. I definitely will repurchase this. It was one of the best highlighters out this year that I've tried. And then I also really loved this bad boy, and I got him in like December area, so I mean, he's not really like an all around year favorite, but if you can see, that is the highlight, and it is so pigmented. Like, my goodness. It's a brow product I'm picking up. I feel like I have like loose powder all over my makeup, so apologize for that. But this is the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in Soft Brown. I feel like, well, I know because the lady at Sephora told me that these pomades are actually a shade darker on your actual brow than what they actually look like in here. So I went out and bought another one of my all-time favorites, Anastasia Brow Wiz. I've gone through like 12 of these in 1 year. Like, it's kind of bad, but I feel like this brow product doesn't have that much product actually in it. So that's why I go through so many of them. But recently I have been filling like my outer part and the arch of my brow with my Brow Wiz, and I use the pomade to kind of fill it in. But you have to be really careful with the pomade, because I feel like if you use too heavy of a hand, the product will be really, really dark, and I don't think you want like a black eyebrow. But this is just a lot more natural, and this you really have to use a light hand with. I really did like my e.l.f. Duo as well. I left it in the car and I don't want to go through the snow right now to get it. You can watch my previous videos where I talked about how much I love that. I used that all year, and then I finally went and bought me a new dip brow and a pomade, because I normally fill my brows in like every day, but when I wanted to be more natural, I would use my e.l.f. one. Favorite lip products that I brought with me, of course my Lip Sense is one of them, but I didn't bring that with me. I'm wearing one of these right now, which is the Kat Von D liquid lipstick in Bow and Arrow. I'm wearing it right now. I actually did a Lip Sense video, if you guys have not seen it, featuring this against Lip Sense. Obviously Lip Sense is better because it lasts longer, but this is still a really, really good liquid lipstick. Just the color matches my skin so well, and it's just like an everyday look, like wearable lipstick. It's not like anything bright, it's not too much, you know. So I absolutely love these. I have a couple of them and they're only about $20, so they last me a long time. Next, liquid suede, I think that's suede, cream lipstick, and I got in the number 4, which is the color Soft Spoken. I love this color as well. I'm going to swatch both of them on my hand for you. I just love how big the brush is on this liquid lipstick. First of all, like, it's amazing. So I'm going to swatch that one for you. This is another everyday like nudish pink, and then Bow and Arrow is more of like a deeper brown mauve color. But they both are very, very, very pretty, and I wear them seriously on and off each day. Like, I'll go to work in the morning and I'll have this on, and then I'm leaving with this on. Like, these are my holy grail lipsticks that I absolutely love. They don't transfer unless they're wet. So as soon as you put them on, just kind of let them dry, and then they won't really transfer on your drink throughout the day. That's something that I've learned. I'll leave a link to these on my description box down below. This is a high-end one, so I'll leave it to link like Sephora, Ulta, and then this one you can get at Ulta as well. That's where I purchased mine. They have a ton of shades in this packaging. This one right here is the Kat Von D one, and then this is the NYX one. So they both dry really, really matte. This is my second jar of this. This is the Lush Bubblegum Lip Scrub. It gently rubs a little bubblegum flavor sugar onto your lips to scrub them. So I absolutely love this. I went through another one like a couple months back, because I go to Lush every few months to kind of like stock up on bath bombs and all that stuff, and I really fell in love with this. After I finished it, I realized how much I really like it, so I kind of use it like often. Like, I know that you're not supposed to exfoliate your lips too much, but because I wear a liquid lipstick every single day, I don't want my lips looking really cracked and dry, especially because I've been very, very sick. It's like they were really, really dry. So now I just got a new jar, and basically this is what it looks like. It literally smells like bubblegum, and you can eat it. So I basically get a little bit on my nail, and then I just kind of like I can't even talk, smudge it all over my lips and just kind of like rub it back and forth, and then I rinse it off, because I personally don't like eating it, but if there's some that does get in my mouth, I don't mind, because it is a bubblegum flavor. They have a couple other flavors. I'll leave a link to this down below so you guys can check your bubblegum lip scrub out, because it's amazing. And then I also have another Lush product. It's over by the bathtub, but I don't feel like grabbing it, but it's an exfoliating bar, and it's like $12 at Lush, and I seriously have fallen in love with it. I'll leave a picture to it right here and a link, because I don't want to like go over there. It's really wet too, because I just used it, but it just makes my body so soft. It exfoliates, especially before I self tan, and it smells really, really good, and it's not that rough on the skin. I want to say it's like a holy grail product, but I don't purchase it all the time just because I feel like it's so tiny of a bottle, like it runs out really fast. MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. My color is in NC20. Love this stuff. It's super full coverage. The color really matches and blends in with this foundation. Like they look the same, but they have two different coverages, if that makes any sense. I'm probably going to be doing a video on this foundation just so that you guys can see it if you have not already. There's tons of videos out on this foundation, but I absolutely love the foundation and the concealer together. It's not light enough to be a concealer. It's more of like just add some extra coverage and highlight some a little bit, but it's not really like a boom highlighter underneath your eyes. My favorite drugstore foundation and concealers that I tried out this past year. This is the Super Stay Better Skin. It took me forever to want to buy this foundation. I just felt like it wasn't good enough because I watched so many tutorials and people were like bashing it, but then I saw a lot of people that were talking about how good it was. But this is the concealer as well. I tried out the concealer I think last year, and then this year was my year that I actually tried out the foundation. I have to say this is my favorite foundation from the drugstore ever. I really liked the Color Stay from Revlon. I really liked the Dream Cushion one. They came out with another Dream Cushion, but I haven't tried it yet. But I just feel like everything in this foundation is what you would want in a high-end foundation, but it's way less. Like it's $8. And the concealer is super brightening, super, like this concealer reminds me of the Better Skin, or not the Better Skin, the Urban Decay one, the Super Scan, I think. I don't know. I use that one all year too, but that one reminds me of this. So it's a cheaper version, and if you guys want to see a video on this, I think I have a video up on my channel. I will leave it down below, but my shade is in Ivory, and the color is just so amazing, like seriously, and the coverage is full, it lasts all day, and it doesn't smell bad. So this is my win foundation of the year, and I definitely will keep repurchasing it until they take it out of the drugstore. Kind of gross because I just used it, but I literally wash this like every single day. This has been one of my favorite products, like, or tools throughout this year, or this past year. This is a Real Techniques beauty blender. They literally are only $5 at Walmart, and I love them versus buying a beauty blender that's $20. This one is just angled, really helps get in like to bake. You can get like really in there to like put the powder up in your eyes, and it's really good for blending out foundation. I just love the fact that it has that little angle, so it just really helps get in the area. It is amazing. I love it, and I've purchased like 4 of them. I think I have them all at home, but I only brought 1 of them because that's all I need to use when I do my makeup. Of course, I really do like the beauty blenders as well, but this one is seriously inexpensive, and it works just the same. I really love this year. I don't think I bought this last year. I may have. I was trying to watch my video, my best of beauty from last year, but I really fell in love with this brush this year. This is the Real Techniques Sculpting Brush. I use this to contour. I absolutely love it. I just got a whole ton of brushes off of Amazon, and I'm going to be doing a review / demo on the brushes. I feel like I haven't seen many people do demos and like reviews on certain brushes, but I found these cheap brushes on Amazon because you guys know I don't have like any brushes, and I went out and bought like 24 brushes on Amazon, and it was like less than $20. I think it was like $12 like together, but they work so good. I used some of them today, so I'll show you some of them because these are the ones I just used. I know they're not like a whole yearly thing, but I did get them recently, and I thought I would talk. This sculpting brush is amazing, and in the new kit that I got with all the brushes, there's another one like this, and I was like, oh my god, I can't get away from this one because it's just so dense, super soft, very easy to contour. Like if you're a new beginner at contouring, dude, you have to get this brush because it makes it so easy. Literally, you just like chisel your cheeks with this and you're done. Like, and I hate when like, I don't know, you have a brush that's too big for the area that you actually contour, and it's like too much of a contour, if that makes sense. So yeah, I just basically like go up this way, kind of like blend the product up, and this brush is literally amazing for that. I use that brush all year. Like I didn't use any other brush to contour, but these are 3 brushes that I used today out of my new kit. I have a blending brush, a flat shader brush, and then I have this brush that I use to kind of sculpt out my brows. So I'm really excited to talk to you guys about these brushes. I will leave a link to them down below if I can find the exact ones that I bought. I bought 2 different kinds, but they're like the same rose gold. So keep an eye out for that video. If you guys want to see it, give me a thumbs up so I know I can do it right away for you guys, because I know that people struggle with finding good brushes and they don't want to spend $100 on some Sigma brushes. No bash on Sigma, I have some of them, but it's just really nice when you get to have so many brushes for a very inexpensive price. I wanted to talk about something that my mom got me this year, because I'm very big on curling my lashes, and as you guys can tell, I have my lash extensions back on. I feel like I could do a story time video with my incident that just happened when I got these lashes done. Let me know if you guys want to see that. But I got my lashes done 2 days ago. But before I had them on, I obviously don't curl my lashes when I wear lash extensions unless I feel like they're not like voluminous enough, you know. But this eyelash curler my mom got for me at Target, and it works so good. It looks kind of awkward. If you can tell, it's not like a regular, it doesn't have two little like handle parts for your finger, but it has like this little swivel thing, and you basically just like set your middle finger under there, and I feel like you have more control to actually curl your lashes. The color of it is so cute, and she only got it for like $2 at Target. Before I put my makeup on, like, they're always curled because they're so long. Like, sometimes the lashes get in my eyes, and people are always like, why do you even wear lash extensions? Just because I'm lazy and I don't feel like putting on mascara all the time. But I absolutely love this lash curler. With lashes, this was my #1 mascara this year. I think this one and the Too Faced Better Than Sex, which I didn't bring with me. This is the Lash Accelerator from Rimmel London. They have like a ton of these in the same like line. Like, they're all like lash accelerators, they're just different colors. Like, this mascara, I've used it for a while. I think this was like one of the first mascaras I ever used other than Maybelline, but I really like the brush. It's super like long and like full, but it has like short bristles, so you can just like wiggle them in your lashes. And like, I like it because the brush is not too big, and I'm the type of person that puts a lot of mascara like on, and I put the brush like this and kind of do my inner lashes, and it makes it really easy because the brush is not huge and it's not going to poke you in the eye, you know. I have 2 of these. I put most of the makeup in this It Cosmetics box that they sent me a while back, so that I could like pull all the products out and not have to like look through my suitcase. But this is one of my favorite contour kits. I actually brought 2 with me to show you guys, or actually 3 of them. This one is the Anastasia contour kit. This thing has been through hell and back. I can't tell you guys when I purchased this. If you guys watched my Sephora haul like forever ago when I was in the blue room, that video, that's when I purchased this for when I was doing makeup on clients. But I ended up keeping it for myself because I was just so in love with it. Seriously, I love this contour kit. As you can tell, 3 colors are already gone out of the palette, and then these 3 are like working their way down. I literally just mix these 2 together every single day when I contour. I'm going to be doing a contour, highlighting, and blush type of video this week, I swear, because I know so many people at my work are asking like, how do you contour, how do you highlight? Hi Grace, if you're watching this, my friend from work, she wants me to do that video, so I definitely will film it next week. But I will be using this palette, so if you guys want to see it in action, you can watch that video. But literally, this palette has been all over YouTube, and it's just an amazing palette. I really enjoyed the highlight color that was in here, as well as the banana shade, but I don't use this color at all. But they have like a medium and a dark one. I believe this is the medium one. But once I run out of these shades, I will definitely repurchase this, because seriously, this palette is so amazing. I absolutely love it. So I also have another contour kit, which is the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. This one I use the hell out of too, but like not too bad. I feel like these shades are a little bit darker for me, so I only use these when I'm self-tanned. Like right now I'm tan, but not like dark enough for these contour shades, but this one is really nice. I use it for my nose, and then I really did like the what are they called, like the highlighting shades. I really like them at the top as well. But this palette's amazing. I really like it, and I love anything Kat Von D. I'm just really excited to try out the eyeshadow palette. I haven't tried it out yet, but I'm sure I'll put my hands on it this year because I need to buy out more makeup. I need to add to my collection. I feel like it's not big enough, and there's so many things in the drugstore and in Sephora that I want to try, so this year is my year to try everything out. I had to throw in my Too Faced chocolate bar. I loved the Too Faced chocolate bar. I literally use it every day. Freaking palette is like, this palette's my favorite. It's my go-to palette. You guys have seen it so much on my channel, but this is my #1 palette, and all the shades in here are amazing, and I'm wearing all the colors on my lids right now. I've done enough tutorials on this palette, but I have a bunch of them. I will try and find some of them down below, and I'll link them for you if you want to see the way in action. I was thinking about trying the peach palette, but I just feel like the colors aren't for me. That's why I really do like this one, and me and Hector really like the way that this smells. One day I was just like in Ulta, and I was picking up some shampoo or something, and then I found this palette, and I was like, oh, I haven't really heard too much about Loreal, but I have seen people use it. This is the Loreal Pro palette. I think this is just the second one. I think the first one has like a peach packaging. I've used this a little bit this year, not like too much, but I really do like the colors in the palette. I feel like I have more palettes than any other item in makeup that you possibly could think of. This palette's amazing. I feel like I need to do more tutorials on it, but the colors are just so silky and so pigmented, like seriously. Especially this like garnet color right here. Let me see if it'll focus. Like, look how pretty that is. So beautiful, and the colors are just amazing. And my body is getting so warm from this fire. It doesn't look like it's on, but it is on. It's just like really low. Anyways, I have two shampoo products that I wanted to talk about. Well, conditioner. This is my favorite conditioner. I talked about this one last year, but I've been using it like every month. And this is the Tresemme macadamia oil and wheat proteins damage recovery conditioner. And I use the Split and Remedy shampoo, but since I've dyed my hair blonde on the ends, I'm going blonder. I'm using the John Frieda Sheer Blonde Color Renew Tone Conditioning Shampoo. This stuff smells so amazing, and it's legit purple. This is only my second time using a real purple shampoo, and I absolutely love the smell, and I just feel like I just leave it in my hair while I shave my legs or wash my body, and it just really lightens the color and makes it less brassy. And you don't have to go out and buy a $30 shampoo, because that one works just the same, and it was like $6 at Rite Aid. And then I have my Lavender Vanilla Pillow Mist Relax Before You Sleep. It's a aromatherapy thing I got at Bath & Body Works. I've had this forever, but sometimes I forget to spray it, but I literally spray it all the time, and it just makes you like sleep so good and not wake up in the middle of the night. And the color smells good. The color smells good. The scent smells really good, and it's just really relaxing, and I just mist over my pillow. Anything aromatherapy I love. So this is my favorite deodorant I used this year. The scent is kind of getting to me now because I'm so big with scents, but this is the Degree Motion Scents Dry Spray Fresh Energy Scent 48-hour wearing deodorant. This stuff smells really good, and it lasts all day, and I love it because you just spray it and it doesn't like get on your clothes, because I wear a black shirt for work, and I hate like when I put my shirt on and then there's deodorant on my shirt. Yeah, I could wear after, but still, you know what I mean? So I really like this, and it lasts all day. Like when I'm about to take a shower, I could still smell it on my armpits, and you know, like stick deodorant doesn't normally like stay that long, so really like this one. Skincare, I put it all in our travel bag. I didn't bring the whole kit that I bought this year, but I just did my nighttime routine, and you guys could see my skincare in that video. I don't feel the need to do a whole separate video on skincare because you guys kind of just saw the process that I do. But I think these are the only two products that I brought with me. But this is the Dermalogica Clear Start like line, and I got this at my dermatologist that does my facials because they have it at Ulta online and in store, I believe, but it's a smaller bottle and it's way more expensive, or it's cheaper but it has a smaller bottle, and I'd rather pay more and get a bigger bottle so that way it lasts me longer. I'll leave a link to it down below. But this is the foaming wash that I use every single day. I use it in the morning and at night, and then this is the overnight clearing treatment. They have a daytime one of these as well, so I use this one at night, the daytime one in the morning, and then I also use my medication I got from my doctor, which is Britanie, and I use that at night with this as well. And I feel like this whole line just works so good. Like, not that Dermalogica would watch this, but seriously, like, they came out with the best like acne clearing stuff that I've ever tried. I only got Britanie for active acne, and then this kind of just like to help anything else clear up on my skin. The smell just feels like it's cleaning out your face, and I just feel like anything that I've tried has never worked for me. No drugstore clean and clear thing has worked, but this seriously has got down in my skin and just cleansed it out, and I feel like my skin is brighter. To go along with that, I also really loved my Clarisonic this year. This is the Mia 1. I got the pink one, and I absolutely love this thing with this. The only time I don't really like to use the Clarisonic is actually when I have really bad acne. Right now I have kind of some mild acne, probably because just the way I'm eating, I don't know, but I just have like a little bit of acne right here, and I wouldn't recommend using your Clarisonic when you're super broke out because you're just dragging that all across your foot. This line is seriously amazing. Like, I can't tell you how much I love it, and I just feel like it really has helped my skin. And then this stuff really does dry out your face though, so you might want to find a good moisturizer. I haven't bought one yet because Britanie, you're not supposed to moisturize your face because that's what that does, is pretty much dry out your face. My Kirkland Daily Facial Towelettes. My boyfriend's mom buys a box of these at Costco for I think like $10, and that's like almost the price of one Neutrogena like package of wipes. So she buys these for me all the time. They just last so long. I literally only use one wipe for all of this makeup and it just comes off super delicate on the skin. They don't smell too bad and they're not as soapy as the Neutrogena ones, and they don't burn my eyes. I'm done. I feel like I've been talking forever, but I just wanted to sit down and chat with you guys and talk about all the products that I've tried this year. So my self tanner, if you guys saw my last video, I used it. This is the only one that I've tried. I need to get my hands on the Loving Tan, but I just haven't had time to order it. But this is the Jergens Instant Glow Flawless Natural Looking color. This one is in deep bronze. I've literally used 12 of these maybe in 1 year. I know that sounds like a lot, but this is only 6 ounces and I use like 12 pumps or maybe 20 every time I tan because I like to layer it, as well as my mitt. My mitt looks really gross. I need to get a new one, but this is the Saint Tropez one and I got it at Ulta for like $6. So I just buy a new mitt every 2 months. That way it's not like super dirty. I just need to get a new one for that. But that's my favorite self tanner. I really like it. And then my last thing I wanted to talk about is my favorite mask of the year. I've used the Glam Glow mask this year and I really was not a fan. So I tried the Pure Clay mask from Loreal. This stuff is the bomb. I love it. It's the pink one, so it's really helping like texture and get in your pores and clean them all out. Everything that they have different ones. They do have something different, but I've only tried this one and I really like it. And it just feels really good on the skin and it smells really good. Missing anything else? I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you are new. That way you are notified every time I post a video. You also could click the little bell and it will notify your phone every time I post, so that way you know I'm posting. And yeah, we have some videos we're filming today, so make sure you keep an eye out for that. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. All those links will be at the end of the video as well as in the description box. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys very soon in my next video.